Hello everyone! Okay, so I am going to attempt to show you a better video showing how I tag. We're having some trouble actually videotaping it since you have to use your phone and your computer, and so I'm using my husband's phone and he is videoing me, so this should be really interesting. Okay, so I'm going to pull up a Facebook party. So I pull it up on my computer. So the party is pulled up and I pull up the guest list on my computer. Probably nobody's going to see this live because they're like, who is this person? So the guest list is pulled up on my computer, okay? And then I'm going to pull up the party on my phone, and on my phone is where I'm actually going to be doing the tagging, okay? So I pull up the first person on the guest list. So if you look at my computer, the first person is Chelsea Howard. Okay, so I've kind of realized that if the name is a little bit unique, or if there's 3 names in the name, I'm more likely to the tag to show up. If it's a common name, it probably will not. So just looking at this list, I already know Leslie probably will not show up. Julie will probably not show up. Ashley will probably not show up. And so the more you do it, the quicker you get. So we're going to start with Chelsea. And so I'm going to start on my phone. So I do the @ sign, and then I just type in her name, no space, first and last name. And then I can match the profile picture. So if you look on here, profile picture, match it to the computer profile picture. Match. So I can okay, that's the same person. So I click on her name, backspace, comma, @ sign. So the next one, if you look on my computer, the next one has 3 names. So I know this one will probably show up if I do no space in between them. So @ sign, Diana, Demas. Okay, so her shows up. So I can click it and then backspace. Okay, so the next person that I get to is Leslie McDonald. So when I start typing in Leslie's name, I'm pretty sure this one isn't going to show up because it's a common name. So if I look at all of the pictures, oh, hers did. Looky there, Leslie McDonald. Now, I want to just show this one to you because they're all showing up. If her name didn't show up for some reason, if I'm typing it in and I don't see her picture, if I hover my mouse over her name, and you look down here in the bottom of my computer screen, do you see this whole ID that pops up? If you type this in after the @ sign, it's going to pop up. So I just need to add 2010 to the end and see how her name pops up. Okay, so let me show you another one. Okay, so this next one, Julie, this one will come up because it's 3. Julie Levin. You're here. You're so good. Okay, so if I hover over her name, down here in the bottom, see how her actual Facebook name shows up? So that's what I'm going to type in. So I'm going to do @Julie period Levin period 54. And then do you see how her name pops up? Okay, so then I can click it and then do the backspace. Doing it this way has worked pretty well on all of my parties. If you have more than 50 people, you do have to do it in 2 different comments. But any common names, just hover over it and you're going to use this thingy that pops up. I don't even know what to call it. If this doesn't work, so if you try to do this and it's not working for whatever reason, you can tag in the photo itself. It's just not as effective. So to tag in the photo itself, hit the 3 dots, hit edit post, and then you can actually tag friends, and you can actually go through and tag friends. This way is super fast. I think you just go through and click and then hit done. And it actually, obviously you would go through and actually push everybody's name and hit done. And that would tag them in the photo itself. This way is not as effective in getting notifications through to them. For some reason, this one doesn't do as good enough job. So this is your second plan, okay? Third plan, okay, you can go to my face now. Third plan would be having the hostess actually tag everybody. I don't love that way because they don't do a very good job of it. They don't make it look pretty. They don't add text saying why they tagged everybody. And in that 15-minute post before the party, typically they just don't get it done quickly enough. So it's not effective. And so use the ages and interest post in your parties as kind of like a tutorial for yourself of can I do this? How fast can I go? Which names pop up? And so every party that I do on that ages and interest post, I'm using it to challenge myself. That sounds silly, but then when you get to your 15-minute post, you're not going to be as stressed or as, flustered is the word I'm looking for. So hopefully that helped and you could actually see all 3 ways to tag. But right now for me, hovering over the name and using their Facebook name in the bottom left corner is working the best. Okay, bye.